Santiago and the strength you cannot see. Santiago was not like the other kids. He was taller and rounder, even though he was still small. His body grew strong, but his heart grew even stronger. He was joyful, kind, funny, and always ready with a joke to make people smile. Everyone loved him, except for those who didn't understand his light. One sunny day, Santiago went with his dad to visit Grandma Magdalena. As they walked down a street full of tall trees and laughter, a group of kids spotted him. Without a second thought, they started teasing him, saying mean things about his weight. Their cruel laughter felt like sharp little thorns poking Santiago in the chest. He lowered his head and kept walking, his eyes shiny with tears. His dad walked beside him, fists clenched with anger. It hurt him deeply to see his son treated so unfairly. When they got to Grandma Magdalena's house, Santiago ran into her arms. She wrapped him in a warm, loving hug, holding him close like she could keep the whole world away. Santiago smiled for the first time that day. He filled her face with kisses. But their peaceful moment didn't last long. Suddenly, his father called from outside the house. "Santiago, come out here," he shouted. Santiago didn't want to go, but his dad kept calling. "Why does he need to go out, my dear?" Grandma asked softly. "It's okay, Grandma," Santiago replied. "You stay here. I'll just talk to Dad." Outside, his father looked upset. His voice was tight. "I want you to face that kid," he said. "Hit him. Show him you're not weak. If you teach him a lesson, he won't bother you again." Santiago looked up at him, confused. "But Dad, I can't. I'm strong. I might hurt him." His dad insisted, his anger still burning. "Come on, Santiago, don't be a coward." Santiago took a deep breath, walked over to the boy who had insulted him, and asked calmly, "Is your dad home?" "Yes," the boy said. "Then tell him to come out. My dad wants to fight him." His father's eyes went wide. "Santiago, what are you saying?" "Dad," Santiago said, "if you think hitting people solves problems, then maybe you should fight his dad. Why are you asking me to do it? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't like fighting. I'm a kid. And if I get hurt, I'll be the one who feels the pain, not you." His father stood there, speechless. He had never thought about it that way. The boy ran to call his own dad. The two grown-ups stared at each other with tense faces. But before anything happened, Grandma Magdalena appeared at the door and called gently, "Come inside, my love." Santiago went in, closed the door softly, and sat beside her. A little while later, his father came back too. His face looked calm. Santiago looked at him and spoke with a wisdom far beyond his age. "Dad, kids have made fun of me for as long as I can remember. But it doesn't hurt anymore. I know who I am. I know where I come from. And I know everything I carry inside me. If someone ever really hurts me, I can speak up. But I don't want to be like them. I don't want to live with hate." Then he smiled and added, "And you know what? When I turn 30, I'm going to Mars with Grandma Magdalena and Aunt Nini. And up there, no one will laugh at me. Because on Mars, we all float. And in space, the only thing that carries weight is your heart." Lesson: true strength isn't measured by fists, but by the courage to not return harm with harm. Santiago didn't just stand up for himself without violence. He taught his father that bravery can also be gentle, peaceful, and steady, like a star in the sky.